Kafey here, and I think at this point it's fair to say the developers are having a little bit of fun trolling us about the Remake series and its prequel, Crisis Core. I mean, when Reunion was first announced, many people, like myself, immediately assumed there could be a change to the ending, or an alternate ending where Zack survives. After all, we did see him survive at the end of Remake. But then when it was clarified the main story would remain mostly the same, it seemed shortly after they released a trailer titled More Than a Remaster, focusing on the game's many changes. And with a title like that, many fans immediately resumed their theorizing as to Zack's role in not only Crisis Core, but Rebirth as well. Is he alive? Dead? A vision from the life stream? The theories are endless. But now, we recently received a translated interview where the developers seem to stress and reiterate the fact that nothing is changed with regards to the original story. Although, it wouldn't be the first time Square Enix, or any game company for that matter, has slightly fibbed in order to protect spoilers. After all, we were led to believe that Remake would be a straight-up remake of the original FF7, and, well, we saw that didn't quite play out as we expected it to. And personally, I'm glad that they didn't tell us about the changes, because otherwise many scenes would have felt far less impactful in the first playthrough, like the ending. So I feel the question must be asked, are developers like Nomura and Kitase simply protecting people from spoilers when it comes to Crisis Core Reunion, or should we take what they say at face value and anticipate no new major story events will take place at all? We also got the trophy list leaked a few days ago, so immediately I browsed through wondering if there would be a requirement for unlocking a secret ending or anything like that. But no such luck, as the trophies are all pretty straightforward, like complete chapter 1, 2, or beat it in hard mode. At some point though, if we don't see Zack's survival in Reunion, they will definitely have to address it in Rebirth. And the interview also mentioned another interesting point, which seemingly further enhances the notion nothing will change. They go on to say that if you play until the end of the FF7 Remake trilogy, you'll understand why there's no contradiction. Clearly referring to how Zack is supposed to die at the end of Crisis Core, yet somehow he's alive and well at the end of Remake. Now for those hoping for a Dirge of Cerberus remake or remaster anytime soon, I don't think we should hold our collective breaths. As it was mentioned, because the game takes place 3 years after main FF7, it wouldn't really make sense to release it anytime soon. So at the moment, they're not even thinking about a remake for that one. And honestly, this does make a lot of sense. With the addition of Nero and Vice in the Yuffie Integrate DLC, we have a host of villains to choose from in the Remake series, and both seem to be enacting their plans at a much faster rate. And with the Whisper's defeat, nothing's stopping them from interfering anymore with Sephiroth or our protagonists. And the butterfly effect caused from their addition will definitely make it so that Part 2 and 3 are vastly different, affecting not only the events leading up to Dirge of Cerberus, but to the Advent Children movie as well. So, for the time being, Dirge of Cerberus appears a little out of reach. But I'm still hoping for some Vincent Valentine DLC in upcoming Rebirth, the same way that Remake got that Yuffie Kisaragi DLC. That seems to be far more likely as of this moment, especially after that interview. What are your thoughts on the recent interview with the developers? Are they protecting us all from spoilers, or are we all just reading too much into it, and everything will remain exactly the same in Crisis Core? And are you disappointed that a Dirge of Cerberus remake seems pretty unlikely at this point? Just let me know in the comments and feel free to like or subscribe. But even more important than that, have yourself a great day. May your heart be your guiding key. And remember, happy gaming.